Hello football coaches and football players, my name is Football Coach Allen and today I'm going to give you the 2-2-3 zone defense in 7-on-7 flag football. Now, this type of zone defense is more for the long pass, so if you're in a situation where you know that the opposing team is going to be running or throwing a long pass play, this is definitely the zone defense that you're going to want to run. Let's get down to the clipboard and let's check this out.
Okay, so first we're going to have the first two or the front two players. What they're going to be guarding is going to be essentially this area here. Now, if there's a pass or anything that goes up the middle, this is going to be a double team. Next, player 3 and 4, they're going to be guarding the same amount of space. It's roughly a 10-yard kind of zone, and they're going to be going from the mid area all the way to the sideline. Now, how I personally have my players set up is to have these middle players a bit wider than the front two players. The reason for this is how I like to run it is we like to share zones. So with them being wider, I like them to be able to cut off wing passes and players 1 and 2 to be able to cut off passes that are going in the middle. That way they are having a shared zone, sort of like a matchup zone in basketball. If you don't already know, I run another channel called Basketball Coach Allen. Next, the last 3 players, they're going to be guarding essentially a third of the field. And any of these areas where the zones lap over or intersect, what we're going to have is essentially a double team in that area. However, let's say player 5 goes into that area. Essentially, if that pass is going to go through, there's going to be 2 players who are going to be guarding him or trying to take away that pass, so that now that's not necessarily the best area to go and pass to. Essentially, the weak spots of this zone are the close corners. However, they're not going to get that much yardage if they were to pass there. So if they are in need of a long pass, this is the type of zone you're going to be running, because they're not necessarily going to be running a 5-yard offense if there's maybe 2 points, if they're 7 points down or 2 points down or whatever your league counts by. If they're down by a few points with not much time left in the game, this is the zone you're going to be looking to use. Now, depending on where the ball sets up. So, if we were to set up similar to this, something like this, where now we have the ball on this side of the field, we are going to be moving these players over here. Player 4 is now going to be guarding right in between those 2 players. Player 3 is going to stay where he is. And I would even have players 7 and 5 kind of move over just a bit, because not many quarterbacks will be passing across the field to this side. They would have to run over to that side first usually, and if that's the case, the zone will just then flex back over. Now the same would go for this side as well. We would just have the players move in over towards that side. So now we would have essentially players that look like this in a zone. So that now, even if we were to have be in a league that we're allowed to rush the quarterback, we could even have player 3 rush down, player 1 and 2 kind of move back into kind of like a 3-3 zone, while having player 3 rush the quarterback, if your league allows you to go after the quarterback after the snap. Now, this is a great zone to run with your team. If you like this video, hit that like button, subscribe, and of course, comment down below what you think of this zone defense. I'll see you guys again in our next video.